Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Surviving Mars. So last episode we had some big changes happen. So first thing, of course, we had this here a dome built up for our scientists. We currently have enough people here working carefully. Make sure to open up a Stirling generator so that way we have enough power. But this is all up and running. The next thing we're going to want to do is get our next area up and running, which is this dome over here. And this is going to be creating electronic parts, which we seem to be hemorrhaging like crazy. So first thing I want to do is make sure we tally up how many people of each type we need. Medics. Each dome needs at least one medic per shift, and then there's 2 shifts available, so 6 total medics. We already have 2, so we need 4 medics. This one is going to need what are these? So here at the polymer factory, I thought I did the math last episode and we only needed 2, but we actually need 3. So we need at least 1 more engineer over here. And if they produce about 1 for every 2, and we are currently, so we'll need at least 4 more engineers. And then we're also going to have a rare metals extractor over there as well. And then as for no specialization, why are you working here? Don't work here. Then we'll need two no specializations, which leaves rooms for 2 geologists. So let's go ahead and launch our rocket. So for our next rocket, once it is ready to go, we're going to need 4 medics, 4 engineers, 2 non-specialists, and 2 geologists. And that is going to be filling out this dome over here. Once it is all set and ready to go, let's go ahead and build ourselves a production while we're waiting for that, our rare metals extractor. Actually, your attention is required. Colony has come under media fire by global news conglomerate. Perhaps it all started on a slow news day, perhaps journalists on Earth are just bitter, but various prominent news networks all over the globe have been openly criticizing our mission and questioning every aspect of it, from its economic feasibility to its necessity for the future of the human race. Our sponsor is deflecting blows left and right and has formally requested that we break our silence and hold a press conference. We will dare to dream and attract applicants. Yes, there are challenges to overcome, but humanity is ready for the ultimate test. Get 500 million. Or we will not grace them with we will dare to dream, I feel like. Let's do that one. Get some more applicants in since we are going to be requesting some applicants. We're gonna be wanting more people to come out here. Anyways, so let's go ahead and plop down this rare metals extractor. I think that's within the drone hub. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. That way, you know, it's out, it's not causing extra debris anywhere. So we'll have our drones building that. That way we can be producing more rare metals, because rare metals are what we use in our electronics factory. And so we want that to be up and going. Research complete for micro manufacturing. Perfect. Another thing to look at here is our average comfort is only 57. So service buildings, drinking are full, and shopping buildings are full. So yikes, right? For this, we can upgrade to service bots eventually down the line. That way we can get max capacity on this. Right now there's 0 out of 10, but only 10 can fit inside at one time. So there's like, what, 4 people not being able to come in there? Which is sussy, but we can offer more shopping because for our grocer, 8 can fit inside, 8 per shift. So technically they all, because we only have 12 residents living here currently, they all should be able to filter through each of these as long as they aren't all going at the same time. So we have people here working the morning shift, and we have people here working the morning shift. How do we balance this out? So technically, if all of these people were to enter, like everybody who's not working at these, so everybody who's working morning shifts should be able to, let's go ahead and have them only be in night shifts here. And that'll kind of help distribute it. I mean, they should all technically be able to fit in there during one shift, but you know, that's not always the case. 6 out of 8 people are currently in here, all enjoying the amphitheater. I don't really know what they do in there, but they're doing it. But let's take a look at our shopping and see what other shopping we can offer them. Go ahead and build a extra grocery store just to kind of help them with their shopping needs. And then we'll turn this one into one where let's go ahead and order a resupply pod with some more electronics. Like I said, we're just like hemorrhaging electronics right now, and it's really scary. But we can turn this one into an unmanned one, so that way we don't need anybody who's got no specialization to work there. And since we're ordering more anyways, then technically we could have this one be unmanned as well. And then we could get in 4 geologists, which might be really nice. Our supply pod has landed, so let's go ahead and recycle it. Get some extra metals. Check on this guy. Still running pretty great. Over here in this dome, it looks like they want some gaming and some more social, so obviously building a gambling complex is what we'll do there. However, that runs on electronics. So yeah, we really just need our cooperation number 1 to hurry up and land, so that way we can get to work on getting some more people to get inside this dome over here. So now that our autosave, now that we have that set and ready to go, let's go ahead and get a passenger rocket. Again, let's filter everything out, and we'll start off by going with our specializations. Let's go ahead and hit no on everything, but we do want medics, we do want engineers, we do want geologists, and let's go ahead and hit apply on that and see what we have. So I like this medic. Go ahead and bring over this medic. Geologists, we want 4. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4 geologists and 2 medics. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and hit OK on the geologists. Perfect. Then we need 4 engineers. 1 engineer, 2 engineers. So let's go back to our filter, go to our specialization, and take off geologists, hit apply. Then let's go to flaws. Go ahead and take everything off of that. We don't want any alcoholics, chronic conditions, cowards, idiots, or lazy. We'll go ahead and hit apply to that. So we currently have 1, 2 engineers. We only need 2 more. So we have 2 engineers, have a hypochondriac and a survivor, enthusiast, vegan, and melancholic. So we have 10 out of the 12. So we have our engineers. So the next thing and the last thing we need is going to be our medics, which we need 2 more of. All right, so I think we are all set to go. Complete my little checklist here of everybody that we want. So we've got 4 medics, 4 engineers, and 4 geologists headed our way. Let's go ahead and launch anyways. So while that is up and running, we'll go ahead and turn the power onto this dome and see what is up. Let's go ahead and make sure the power is hooked up appropriately. Just kind of like work this out while they're on their way. Make sure all of our Stirling generators are out to help. Make sure to open up this one and let's take a look. Power is looking good. Oxygen. Currently have this dome doesn't have life support, but I just turned it on, so it should be fine. Just doesn't have enough power right now. That's fine. Okay. We're producing 6 oxygen. Perfect. We're producing 10 water. Okay, it looks like it's all good once they get these Stirling generators up and running. We'll go ahead and open these up. Completed some research. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. So when that comes in and works out with those people, they will all filter over here. Last thing we want to do is we want to inspect that's not the right one. We're going to want to filter by traits. So we do want engineers, we want geologists, we don't want any botanists, And we don't want any scientists. Go ahead and hit apply on that. So when they do get here and land, they'll be able to work things out accordingly. And then the last thing we want to do here is... Scanned. Ooh, we found an anomaly. All right, let's go. It's been a while since we had an anomaly, so let's go ahead and scan that anomaly. Make sure we have plenty. We do. Let's check here. So I added service buildings are full for shopping and drinking. Why y'all want to shop and drink at the same time? Ooh, fireworks. Okay, our first Martian was born. That is awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and land our rocket. Look at all the fireworks across our bases. I love that. That's so cool. Let's make sure that we have the appropriate stuff we need here for our new babies. So we can go ahead and build a nursery, have it flipped around, maybe like that. We'll have our nursery in there. Nursery is just a living space for children, so that way they aren't taking up your residential area. It gives you 8 additional living space. Cultivate perks in children through special nurturing system. So we're gonna wanna do a playground, and then we're also going to want to build a school, which we'll put right there. So our one child is getting all of this stuff built for them, but it'll be good. It'll be great. And that means children from all over can come and like stay at this nursery too. I believe that they get shipped around and they can just come to this one school.
Have arrived.
Our colonists have arrived. Oh, and we got another basic dome prefab for free. All right, we'll take it. So all these people are gonna come in here. They're gonna be like, whoa, wait a second. I don't have a job. Who is you? An engineer? Yes, you cannot work there. I'm just going through and making sure that they spread out the way I want them to. Go through all of our notifications. Anomaly analyzed.
Analysis confirmed it. Chromium. To find such a rich deposit of such a rare metal. Important was an understatement.
The geological team couldn't wait to get their hands on the samples. But this was going to prevent the engineering team from smelting the materials for their ceaseless operations. The experts at Mission Control argued for hours, but the course of action was clear. Study the chromium deposit or exploit the deposit. Let's go ahead and study it, because we have lots of these around, so we don't have to worry about that. So this should be all set and ready to go. Hopefully we have some people filtering over here, and I'm just trying to make sure that everybody who moves to these places do so correctly. All right, so we are looking pretty good. We are over here. We have polymers being created at our polymer factory. Hello? Okay, so we are needing 1.4 polymers to maintain our current maintenance that we need. This one is producing 1.7, so we are creating an excess of polymers at the moment, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and open that up. Actually, you know what we should really be building over here? We should probably be building a power accumulator. Go ahead and close that up and build a large solar panel. And all of that will help kind of build up some extra power while we're waiting, I think. Power 40, when it only needs 30. Yeah, just so that way it's like absorbing any extra like power runoff from these generators. Ooh, and we finished our school. Trait survivor composed or a nerd. Sounds good. So yeah, so we can use this school and it's going to train our children here to be good kids. And then they can also play at this park. Anyway, so we have this building, our science building, up and running, which is awesome. That is slowly going. We officially have everybody in their designated space.
Resources are low.
Resources are low. Polymers and machine parts. We do need to order more machine parts, actually. Let's do a supply pod of machine parts, and then we should be hopefully getting our own polymers up and running. So we have engineers here. Let's go ahead and open this back up if anybody wants to move back in. I just have to go through and like close them all off just in case. People do be sussy.
Research complete.
So that one should be all set and ready to go. Here it looks like we're also going to need some extra power, but probably just a power accumulator for any excess power. Go ahead and close that off. It's just because all of this is like hooked up to the same power grid right now. So if we probably slap down a couple more large solar panels, that'll help with the power draw from this system. Okay, we do need to go ahead and open this up. Then we have here is our electronics factory. It is producing 1 electronics per day, which is not great considering we are currently going through 1.7. So it looks like we're probably gonna need an additional 3 engineers. I don't know why the electronics are just so low, but we'll need at least 3. We'll do 3 plus engineers in the future for our electronics factory. Here we do have 4 geologists working on this rare minerals factory. We have our medics working here as well. So yeah, I don't know. I think I got my counts off wrong someplace, but all 3 domes have enough currently to be surviving and thriving. We are producing 1 extra, at least 1 extra, it looks like 2 extra of water and oxygen and all that kind of stuff. We do want to look at maybe getting some bigger tanks in case a disaster hits us and our Moxies shut down for whatever reason. But I'm feeling pretty good. I think we made some really good progress this week. We kind of expanded. We have this sprawling landscape here of lots and lots of stuff. We are slowing our hemorrhage of electronic parts, but until we get more engineers in, we're kind of like boned. We really do need to be creating more. Polymers, 2.7. Oh, now we have 2.7 polymer maintenance. Okay, looks like we are going to be hemorrhaging polymers as well here, guys. So we probably need, how much do we need again? 2.7, so we'll need at least another 3. We might have to have like a thing come down that's only engineers. Only engineers. Let's do 6 engineers. Just to fill it all out, so that way we're actually producing enough to get by, so that way we aren't having to get bailed out by our sponsor all the time. We are going to be running out of money here soon as well. So we just really want to focus on getting these cargoes to cargo ships back and forth quickly. Go ahead and have our supply pod land here, but I am gonna go ahead and leave this part here. Thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play series. I want to hear from y'all down in the comments below. Did I expand too quickly? Do you have any tips or tricks for me on what we should be doing about this polymer and electronics problem? Currently, I'm just like, we just gotta start having a bunch of engineers buffing out the workforce. We have plenty of space for expanding, obviously. So yeah, let me know what you would do down in the comments. Check out the description. It has a Linktree link to all of my social media, including my TikTok and my sticker shop. But if you want to stay on YouTube, I completely understand and I really appreciate it. It would help me out if you like, comment, share this video, as well as subscribe to my channel. All of that really helps the YouTube algorithm get my content in front of more people's faces. So until I see you guys again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.